Hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. My makeup look was very random and impromptu today because I wasn't intending on really doing anything today. I was just gonna go to the mall and return something, and that's what I was basically getting ready for. And then around like 3:30, and then my boyfriend hit me up asking me if he wanted to meet me if he wanted to if he wanted me to meet him at the mall in like basically 45 minutes from when he asked me to, like at 4:15. So I basically had the concealer and my face makeup done, but then of course I decided to throw on some eyeshadow to meet him and just a lip, and I changed the lipstick. So I just like kept it really simple and natural. So that's basically what I did. I didn't wear any foundation today. I just wore concealer because, like I said, I was only going to go to the mall. I wasn't really intending on doing anything because I don't really have money for it. But then he said it's okay. So he got me dinner and stuff. So that was nice. Um, I'm a little bit tired though, and I probably need to drink a little bit more because I haven't been drinking enough water. So anyway, I just threw on this really comfy sweater and just a necklace to, look cute but dress very down and comfortable still. And then I just wore a black tank top underneath and then just paired it with black jeans and some black boots. So, very simple. I just kind of wish I did wear foundation today, but whatever. But he thought I was wearing too much makeup still, and I'm like, I'm not wearing foundation today, but whatever. So, like I said, didn't wear foundation, so I just used the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer in Fair. And I really have been enjoying that concealer. Like, it doesn't crease, it doesn't settle into fine lines, so it's just very light coverage. If it was just a little bit um more coverage, then maybe I would love it even more. But I have been really loving it for just regular natural looks, and I do realize that I have to shoot my favorites video at some point, but I don't know if I feel like doing it tonight. I don't know. Maybe. Because I still have a couple videos that I already pre-filmed to upload already. So I didn't really have to film until like Thursday basically because I knew I wasn't really going to be doing anything then. But I was actually going to film a fall makeup tutorial today because I was like, well, I could just come back home and film it after I returned something, but then he wanted to meet up with me, so um sorry. Anyway, so I concealed with that, and then I just set the under eye with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and then I also concealed over my eyes. I set that with the same powder. Then I went in with a couple of Makeup Geek shadows. I just threw them on, basically, very simple. I just went in with Peach Smoothie first. Then I darkened up the crease more with Creme Brulee, and then I went in with Cocoa Bear to make it darker at the same time and give it some definition and also like save some time by putting a darker shadow in there. And then I just took Bitten and put it on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I went in with MAC's Copper Ring because I just really wanted to use it and I thought it looked pretty with this look, so I used that. And then I went in with Makeup Geek's Mirage on the brow bone instead of Vanilla Bean, just to give it a little life. And then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and Trooper, and then I went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom lashes because, like I said, that's all I was really intending on doing. I wasn't really doing anything too involved. I was just doing my no makeup look, and then he's like, come to the mall. And then I just lined the waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Stomper, and then I went in with the MAC Teneblekica Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners with MAC's Nylon. So I like how it turned out. I still really like how it came out. And then for the contouring, bronzing. My God, I'm like contouring, bronzing. I just bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer filter, and then I went in with the MAC blush in the shade Melba because I love it. And then I highlighted with the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector pressed in Moonstone, and then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I actually didn't set my makeup. I kind of forgot, but it's really okay because I usually only go in with like the Smashbox Primer Water when I go in with looks like this, but it's whatever. And then for the brows, I didn't even fill them in. I just brushed them with a spoolie and Set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then for the lips, I'm sorry, I'm just so tired from yesterday that like I just need to chill now because I was just gonna take today to just do nothing, but then he was like, um, he's very impromptu with plans. He'll just be like, want to do this, want to meet up, and I'm just like, I gotta get ready first. And then for the lips, I was thinking about going with a darker lip, but I actually really like how this one looks with this. It's just the right color that's not too dark and it's not too light. It's like right in the middle. So I prime my lips with the Bite Beauty lip primer. Then I line them with the MAC with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Liner in the shade 1C. And then I filled them in with the Balm Meet Matte Hues liquid lipstick in the shade Sincere. This is the one that I got from like that haul that I posted like a month or two ago. I've only worn this once. So I was like, I need to whip it out and wear it again. So I finally wore it again today and I really do like this color. And it's just, they're so easy to put on and wear. They're so comfortable. I don't know why I don't wear them more often, but I only have 2 shades. And the shades that I have, again, are very similar to each other, but I really like this one. So I probably should have worn a ColourPop one, but again, I just wanted something that I knew I was going to be able to just slap on and it was just going to dry like really, really quickly. So I just threw this on. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Tomorrow, like I said, I have my interview with Del Frisco. And then Wednesday, maybe chilling with Ren. I'm not really sure. And then Thursday, I'm probably not doing anything. And then I probably see my boyfriend Friday and Saturday. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did have my final interview with Del Frisco today to hopefully get a job there. Like I said, that is the, I don't know if I said this before, but it is the restaurant that's across next to Cheesecake, which is where I used to work. So the thing that sucks is that I'm kind of caught in a pickle of collecting unemployment or not. It was actually better when I didn't have another job lined up for unemployment the last time I was unemployed, because since I was let go from Cheesecake, I could have filed for unemployment already, like when they basically let me go like last week. And I know that the paycheck that I'm getting from them is nothing too substantial because it's basically for like 2 more days of work, because I think I only worked at least only like 2 more days after they had suspended me. And basically if I wasn't like hoping to have a job lined up right now, sorry, I think my mom is talking to my dad about something. I just wanted to listen for a second. But I am going to be going through my list of purchases from Sephora and probably taking back some things that I don't need, because if I'm not crazy about the product, it's going back. The only thing that I really wanted to take back was the Tarte Amazonian Clay Highlighter. That's only $28. And I was considering about taking back the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation, because I don't know if I absolutely love it. But I have been using it and I do like it. It's not like I want to return it like right away, but I'm so desperate for money right now that I probably will return it, or I might return the Josie Maran Argan Oil Foundation. I probably need to return a foundation because I don't even know what else I would return here. Like, it sucks because I want to keep like basically everything else that's here. So, yeah, it's just not good lately because I have to pay for my car next week. And I didn't touch the money that I had got recently from a paycheck last week from Cheesecake. And basically the rest of my cash has to go towards that too. So, and I was depending on the next paycheck I got from Cheesecake, but since it's only for like 2 days worth of work, it's not going to be anything substantial, probably be like 20 bucks or something. And then I'm getting paid from YouTube too, which is another 14 bucks. So at least that's a little something, but it's not really too much for me to really like have enough money for everything. So yeah, so basically I was there for about an hour. They made me wait almost a half hour to see the manager, which was a little bit annoying. Maybe because I was like 5 minutes late, but I was still sitting for like a half hour. So anyway, yeah, basically since I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be hired from here. If not, maybe I'll just file for unemployment. And that'll probably be a faster way of me getting paid because by the time you train to be a server and start making tips, it's a good like 2 or 3 weeks until you actually make tips. So I really am considering filing for unemployment already. I mean, it's kind of a little bit ridiculous that that I didn't file faster already because I probably would have already been getting paid like next week because I would have waited last week and this week and then I would have gotten probably a payment by this next week. So either way, I'm broke for pretty much 2 weeks. It really does suck right now. I really just can't go out at all, really. I just have to watch shows and take back as much makeup as I can. So anyway, and go out with my boyfriend, but my boyfriend needs to spot me more for dinner. Anyway, so I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2, and I'm pretty much like down to here with it because it stopped coming out of the pump. And I was like, oh my god, like I was so upset. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to use it on my face fully today. And then it did pour out from unscrewing the cap, so at least I had that. But it's probably going to be done soon, which is fine. I can use up the YSL then. But yeah, literally buying no makeup. Thank God I had replaced pretty much everything before I lost my job, so I didn't really have to go and repurchase anything, so that's good. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Fair Neutral to conceal and highlight. And then I started everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation in the color 2. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Base and then went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. And then I went in with the Too Faced Natural Eyes Palette today just because I haven't used it in a while, and you guys know I've been trying to use this palette and try to hit pan on a few of the shadows in it. So I was like, let me just pull it out and use it today. So of course I went in with Makeup Geese Peaches and Cream first as my transition shade. Then I went in with Nudie. Then I darkened it up the crease more with Cashmere Bunny. Then I went in with Sexpresso on the outer corners. And then I went in with Honey Pot on the lid. And then I went in with Heaven on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the shade Mad Max Brown. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Mascara, Perversion Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Concealer. And then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I smudged Nudie and Cashmere Bunny on the lower lash line. And then I lined the waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Call Me, which is a much older liner than the liner I was going to use instead. I was going to use Stomper, but it was like barely coming out. I feel like the newer ones don't really have a great formula. They're like very pointy and they kind of hurt the waterline a little bit, which is a little bit annoying. I don't know why that's like kind of sticking out a little bit. All right, I guess it's a little bit better. I think it's a pimple. Whatever. I'll just talk from this side so it doesn't bother me. So yeah, I just used that instead. I probably should toss this one though, since this one's like a year old, but I didn't really have a choice, so I just used that because I wanted something on the waterline. And then I highlighted the inner corners with Silk Teddy because since I didn't use it on the lid today, because I pretty much use it on the lid every single time I use this palette because that's the one I'm trying to hit pan on, I just highlighted the inner corners with it. And I was debating on returning the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer because that concealer is expensive, but I have been using it lately and really enjoying it. And I don't want to go back and repurchase things that I want again when I can finally purchase some holiday stuff, which probably won't be until like December now, like basically after I pay for my car. I'm not going to be able to buy any, makeup until probably the first week of December, and then I have to buy Christmas presents for everyone, so yay! And then I have to worry about my car payment the first week of December. My life is awesome right now. It's awesome. And then I went in with the MAC Cinnaplay Giga Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer filter. And then I went in with the MAC blushes in the shade Margin and Harmony. And then I highlighted again with the same highlighters I used yesterday just because I loved the combo so much that I wanted to do it again. So I used the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector pressed in Champagne Pop, and then I topped it with Becca's Moonstone, which is also a Shimmering Skin Perfector. and I just love the combo of both, so just been using those lately. I will hopefully record my October favorites probably on Thursday, so and then I set went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, then I set everything with the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with Anastasia Brow Definer and Caramel, and then set that with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Taurus because I couldn't find grunge at the time. It was like basically 5 minutes before I had to leave, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna use something completely similar. And then I filled them in with the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Grunge, like I said, because I wanted to use that one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's where I'm at right now. It really, 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 really sucks. Like, really sucks. I wouldn't be so worried if my car payment wasn't due next week. It would have been nicer if it was like a little bit earlier in the month so I could have like not worried about it too much. But yeah. Yeah, it sucks being in between jobs. Really does. Oh yeah, and I wore this really cute shirt today with like this bejeweled ting in the middle. I love this shirt. I usually wear this a lot for interviews, and I just topped it with a blazer and some leggings, and I wore some knee-high boots, and that's it. So bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. As you guys know, I still really don't have a job, so I am struggling to have fun, but at the same time not spend too much money. My friend is really great with helping me out a little bit. The one that I saw tonight. So I saw him to catch up, and sorry. Anyway, so I did go out to meet him tonight, and we got sushi together. Um, but I tried not to spend too much money out, and then just went to the outlets afterwards, and we went to Starbucks to get drinks, and then we went back to the outlets to like walk around and stuff. So anyway, I did wear my Ariel shirt tonight just cause yeah, I really wanted to wear it, and yeah. So basically that was really it for the outfit. I just wore the same thing I wore last week. I just wore a different shirt because like I've said before, basically my outfits consist of wearing a different shirt and basically the same basics with everything. So I want to start out whipping out my Disney outfits for November and December. So I started with Ariel. I mean, I did wear a couple of Disney shirts last month, but I start going hardcore in November and December. I know that's really lame. So anyway, I am currently in the middle of watching the World Series game. Go Cubs! They're leading 3 runs to 1, which is awesome, and it's only the bottom of the 4th inning. So I'm gonna go watch it right now. I just got home a little bit ago. So anyway, I am debating on what I'm going to return to Sephora to get a little bit more money. I am definitely 100% returning this Tarte highlighter, so that will be an extra 30 bucks. And whatever else I try to return, hopefully I will be able to like Ulta for stuff that I don't like. So anyway, I primed my face with the Stila Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Then I went in with the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in the color Siberia. I'm not sure how I feel about this foundation. I was kind of thinking about returning it because I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with it. So I'm going to see if I keep it or not. Then I concealed with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Light Warm. Fair Neutral, I mean. What is this? There's like a bit of lipstick here. It's like crumbling a little bit. Okay, sorry. Then I concealed with Fair Neutral from Urban Decay. And then, why? Oh, I have a napkin right here. Sorry, it's like crumbling in between my teeth. So anyway, yeah. It's like raw because I have. Oh, come on. Sorry. And then I set everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder in the color 2. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. And then I went in with a couple of Makeup Geek shadows today, and a new lid shade that I finally got to wear tonight because I haven't been able to test it out for you guys until now. So I went in with the shade Daydreamer first, the foiled shadow. Then I darkened up the crease more with Masquerade. And then I went in with Secret Garden from Makeup Geek as well on the outer corners. I did start with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Palette matte white shade like I usually do from the eye palette and put that all over my eyes. And then for the lid, I went in with the Kat Von D Metal Crush shadow in the shade Iggy, and it's so pretty, but it did transfer a little bit. Disregard that crappy eyeliner job, but whatever. And then I went in with the same color from the Kat Von D palette on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. And then I went in with the Urban Decay mascara, Perversion mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I highlighted the inner corners with Fantasy from Makeup Geek. And then I lined the waterline with the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Fastlane. It kind of already faded though, but whatever. Don't really care. And then went in with the MAC Centiplate Makeup Black Lash. So I really like how the eyes turned out. I know it did transfer a little bit. I tried to clean it up as best as I could. Whatever. Then I contoured with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I used the middle shade to contour, and then I baked it with the lightest shade in the palette. Then I went in with the NARS blush in the shade Lovejoy on the cheeks, and then I highlighted with the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit in the shades Lucky Clover and Blue Ice, because Lucky Clover has that really pretty like pinky greenish effect to it. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light powder. Then I started everything with the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Poison. And then I filled them in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Wicked because I haven't used it this month yet, or last month, so wanted to use it for the first dark lip of the month besides Grunge yesterday. And yeah, that is it. So I'm going to go finish watching the World Series. So bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. It's like 12 a.m. at night. I didn't think I was going to be keeping my makeup on for like 5 hours because I've had it on since like 7 o'clock. I feel like that's like a long amount of time for me now since I don't really go out as much. I mean, I have been going out. I actually went out with one of my friends today from Applebee's. She, like I said, she is older than me, but she paid for a couple of drinks for me tonight, which was so sweet because she asked me to go to happy hour yesterday to meet up with her today, and I was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't really have too much money right now. And she was like, meet me at 7 today. Like, she texted me earlier today. And she was like, meet me at 7 tonight, I'm buying. And I was like, oh, that is so sweet. So, sorry, my boyfriend's texting me. So anyway, I wore my Lion King shirt today, finally. And then I see that my friend is wearing like a skirt with like a really nice shirt. And I was like, great, of course, I'm the only one that's underdressed. And like, I never get the memo when I like wear something less, you know, nice. But I wanted to finally wear this shirt, so I finally wore it. So, and I did just shoot my favorites video. So I'm like super tired. It's like 12 o'clock at night. So anyway, yeah, so I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. This is the first time I'm wearing this shirt finally. Yeah, and then I went in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in the color Fair Neutral. I love it. It's amazing. I can't believe I don't use this foundation more than I should. I mean, I love it, and I use it when I can, but it's not like one of my go-to foundations. Like, I don't reach for it as much as my like Giorgio Armani or my YSL. But now I'm probably going to have to be using it more because I might run out of both of those soon. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Fair Neutral, and then I set everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2. Oh my god, I am so tired. I'm like, like, what is wrong with me? But I needed to shoot my favorites video and get it up for you guys tomorrow. Obviously, it's going to be way later than tomorrow when I actually post this makeup lookbook, but you know, whatever. And then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then I went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. By the way, like I said last night in my makeup lookbook, in my makeup look, I mean. I did say that I was watching the, sorry, I'm like way up close. I was watching the World Series game. If you guys know, the Cubs won. Yay, Cubs. I was rooting for the Cubs. So if you guys are sports fans, go Cubs. Then for the eyes, I went in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light. Actually, I need that. My bad. Thank God I have it right here because I just shot my favorites video, so I mentioned this. Sneak peek! No, not really, because it's gonna be again up way before this video. So I went in with Little Liberatis first, all over the eyes. Then I darkened up the crease more with Celios. Then I went in with Shacks on the outer corners. And then I went in with did I say Lazarus on the crease? I went in with Lazarus first on the crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Celios, and then I went in with Shacks on the outer corners. Then for the lid, I went in with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Cricket, which is again right here. I've been loving this shade this past month. And then I went in with the same matte white shadow from the palette on my brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper, like usual. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara on the top. Then I conceal. Actually, I didn't use my Urban Decay concealer today. What am I talking about? I used the Tarte Shape Tape concealer today in the shade Fair. I'm an idiot. And then for the under eyes, again, the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I went in with the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Stomper on their lower lash line. And then I went in with the MAC 7 Black Lash. And then I highlighted the inner corners with the Makeup Geek. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. The Makeup Geek dual chrome eyeshadow in the shade Black Light. It's so pretty on the inner corners. Since I didn't really do as much purple as I wanted to, I wanted a little bit of purple on the inner corners. Then I contoured with the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette, and I used the shade Shadow Play on to contour. I finally remember what that shade is called, and then I used the shade, what is the other shade called? Because again, I just named them in my favorites video. The other shade is called Lucid to bake the contour. And then I went in with the MAC blush in the shade Well Dressed on the cheeks. And then I highlighted with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Moonchild. And I used the shades Blue Ice and Blue Moon. And it kind of made this really beautiful, like purpley white kind of highlight. I would have used Purple Horseshoe, but I didn't want to be too purple. But the blue looks so pretty. I don't know. I just really liked it. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started everything with the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. I did also use the Moonchild Glow Kit yesterday. I just have been loving it recently, so that will probably be in my November favorites video. And then for the eyes, I went in, the brows, the eyes. I went in with the, of course, the Anastasia Brow Definer, and then set that with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the By Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Lumiere. And then I filled them in with the Dose of Colors Liquid Lipstick in the shade Stone. When I put it on, I really wanted to use something more purpley. But since I was already going for this, and I actually really like how it picked up more of like this color in the shirt, that I was like, I'm just going to use that. And yeah, that is it. Goodbye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. Before I do, I just wanted to say it sucks not working. Like, it really sucks. It's like super annoying, and yeah, it just sucks. So it's just like a little bit depressing because I really want to go back to work, and yeah, I'm super tired, and it kind of sucks like realizing that I'm going to be running out of money at some point, and yeah, whatever. Don't want to get too personal. So I did go out tonight with my boyfriend and his best friend and his new girlfriend that his best friend is seeing. So we went to the mall and ate in the food court, and then we walked around the mall a little bit. But we couldn't walk around the mall too long because we were actually going to this dessert place that we really like going to called Witch's Brew. They make like really awesome shakes and espresso and like really awesome desserts there. So we went there to get like shakes and dessert there. So, and mostly everything's vegan there, but that's not why we really go there. We go there because they have really good drinks. So that is really annoying me, this part. But I don't care. Excuse the appearance of my lipstick because I think my lipstick fell in my boyfriend's car. I think it's like on the bottom of one of his seats. So I couldn't find it in my purse. I think something fell in his car, so I'm gonna have to check it like tomorrow. But anyway, I wasn't sure exactly what we were doing today, so I was gonna show you what I wore. I wore my Snow White shirt. I love this shirt, but I like wearing it with this skirt, and I like pairing it with every time I wear this skirt, I always wear like different kinds of tights. So I paired them with these like burgundy tights that I have. I love this outfit, and like I said, I've been trying to wear as much like Disney stuff as I want, or trying to wear as much Disney stuff as I can. But I wasn't sure if we were going to be going out or if I was just going to be like chilling with my boyfriend and just like chilling at his house. So usually when I just see my boyfriend, I don't like wear anything too involved. I just wear like a sweater or something. But since I didn't really get an answer from my boyfriend because he said he was still waiting on his best friend to tell him, I called his best friend and I was like, "Did you want to see the movie tonight?" But the seats were too close. Did I say Doctor Strange? We were supposed to see Doctor Strange, but it was opening night, and I was like, we're not gonna get in, or we're gonna get like 8 o'clock, 11 o'clock tickets. And Josh told him that there were like plenty of seats available at 8 p.m. when we asked him at like 1 p.m. But I think I like confused him with like a text message or something. I don't know. Like guys can never get their shit together and actually give you an answer. So I was like waiting and waiting, waiting to see what we were doing. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna call him and see what we're doing. And the seats that my boyfriend's best friend picked, oh, were like the second row, um, towards the screen. So my boyfriend didn't want to sit that close, so we didn't see it. So we ended up going to the mall and then going to Witch's Brew instead. I was like, because he said, oh, we won't go to the movies, maybe next time. And I was like, let's go to the mall and Witch's Brew. And he's like, oh, yeah, Witch's Brew. So, yeah, that's where we went. But I just didn't want to, like, go out and be cute. Like, I would have worn something not as cute if I knew what we were actually doing. I hate getting ready looking like this when I could wear something a little bit more low key and not have to worry about it as much. But whatever. Anyway, let me actually tell you my makeup look because I need to go to sleep at some point. I can't stay up till how long I've been staying up recently. So it's like almost 1 in the morning. So anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Then I went in with the same concealer, the same foundation I went in with yesterday because I thought it looked really good yesterday. So I used the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in the color Light Neutral. And then I concealed with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Fair. Whew, sorry. And then I went over everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder in the color 2. I still don't love this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I can't seem to love it. Like I've said, I really like how it looks under my under eyes, but it kind of just does that same thing that I was telling you guys about where it kind of gets very bubbly and patchy on certain areas of my face that it kind of just like breaks up. It breaks up on my chin area, it breaks up around my nose, and it breaks up right here in between my eyes. I don't know why. I did have to reapply it to make it look more even, but if you can see that, that's where the concealer broke up. So, but I wasn't going to reapply it there because then I would have had to put on my highlight again, and I was just being too lazy, so. But it shouldn't be doing that if it's like such a full coverage concealer. Okay, let me get through this so I don't like fall asleep. Then for the eyes, I went in with Makeup Geeks Peaches and Cream, Makeup Geeks Peach Smoothie as my transition shade. And then I went in with the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette today. I used the shade Mustard on my crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Jam, and then I used Mud on the outer corners. Those are like the only 3 shades I used from it, but I wanted to use the matte shades from it. And then for the lid, I went in with one of my favorite ColourPop eyeshadows. I went in with the shade Telepathy. Of course, the eyeliner is kind of covering it right now because I need to go get a newer Kat Von D liner. I'm just going to exchange the one that I have because the one that I have kind of like fell on the floor and it kind of like is right here. The line like very uneven because like some of the like strings from the felt tip are like sticking out and it's like making it uneven, but whatever. So hopefully I can be able to exchange that. I should have no problem. Yes, I went in with Telepathy from Kathleen Lights from the Where the Night Is quad. And then I went in with Makeup Geek's Mirage on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I lined my waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Besto, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Voltage and Karma, both from Makeup Geek, and those are both the dual chrome shadows. I couldn't find my waterline eyeliner either, but I think it's in my bag still. Then I went in with my contour. I went in with again, the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette because I just have been loving that lately, and I used Shadow Play. And then I baked the contour with the lighter shade, I think Subconscious or something, I don't know. Then I went in with the Becca blush, mineral blush in the shade Wild Honey, just my go-to blush for these types of looks. And then I highlighted with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in the shade So Hollywood because I love it. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started thinking with the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer and Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Poison. And then I filled them in again with the Makeup Monsters liquid lipstick in the shade Redwood. I also wore it this past Saturday, so I wore it like twice this week. Because I wore Wicked on Wednesday, I was like, you know what, I just want to wear this one again. So I wear this like crazy in the fall and winter. It's like my favorite red lipstick to wear. So probably the next time I wear a red lipstick, it'll be like Ofra's Hypno. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just love the color of this one. It's beautiful and it's so comfortable. But I gotta go. I am super tired. Bye. And I wanted to wear I was gonna wear a different Disney shirt today because I wasn't sure like what our plans were, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wear something cuter and hoping we go out. And I didn't want to make my boyfriend wait for me any longer to get to his house, so we finally like figured out what we were doing. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I wasn't sure what I was going to actually wear today, and then I just decided to put this sweater on because I've been like kind of dying to wear it when it's fall time, and I just love wearing this sweater with like a dark brown lip, so that's what I paired it with, and this is like a newer lippy that I'm like obsessed with that I'll talk about in just a minute. But I was wearing like a black and white sweater earlier this week, but I just couldn't resist, and I've just been feeling a lot of black lately because, you know, not really in the mood to do too much color, and plus I did like 3 colorful looks this week anyway, so I just decided to wear this. It's just super comfy and I love it. I love this sweater, and I feel like it's warm enough to wear without a jacket because I think it's going to be a little bit warmer today. So yeah, anyway, so I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2. And then I concealed with the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer in the color Porcelain. I just wanted to be very light makeup today for my face. I've just been really into that more than like full coverage. I mostly only wear full coverage if I'm like going out to the city or like out with my friends and stuff like that. But I've been more into like lighter coverage because my skin really doesn't really need too much coverage right now. So but I wanted to keep the concealer very natural as well, and as I said before, I actually am really digging this concealer. I just really like how natural it is, and I don't know, it just blends out really nicely, and it's just like easy to use. So I feel like I'm like so hungry. Then I set everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation in the color 2 as well. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. Then for my eyes, I just wanted to keep it very neutral today and just use some Holy Grail shadows. So I just used my Makeup Geek shadows. I went in with Beaches and Cream, of course, first. Sorry, I'm like distracted right now. I'm just looking at something. Then I went in with Creme Brulee. Then I darkened up the crease more with Frappe and Latte. And then I used Mocha on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I don't know what's going on with my outer corners right now, though, but I just don't really care, so whatever. And then for the lid shade, I wanted to use a Kat Von D shade because, you know, I can't resist not using Kat Von D when I wear, like, a darker makeup look. So I just used the Metal Crush shadow in the shade Dose on my lid. Just want to use more of my single shadows with my neutral looks. And I just, really love that shade. And then I went in with the Vanilla Bean Brow Bone Highlight from Makeup Geek. Then I line my eyes, of course, with Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner and Trooper. Basically, is always the same, and I've been using my black liner a lot more since I haven't been working. I haven't been using the brown as much. And then for the lashes, I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. It's just been my favorite lately. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Becca Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I lined my waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Stomper, and then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Cake Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Kat Von D's Metal Crush Shadow in Thunderstruck because it's just so pretty with like everything. So, and then I went in, of course, with the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. I just can't get enough of it recently, so I used Shadow Play, and then I used the lightest shade to brighten up the contour. Then I went in with the MAC blushes in the shades Margin and Harmony on my cheeks, just cause wanted to use a MAC blush today. And then I highlighted with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Opal because it's one of my favorites. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started with the Urban Decay Chin Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Grunge, which wasn't as brown as the lip that I was wearing. I probably should have used Taurus instead, but it doesn't really matter because this is so opaque that it doesn't really matter. And then I went in again with probably my new favorite fall lip shade. I mean, I wore Redwood yesterday, and I just wore that like last weekend, so I've already worn it like twice in 1 week. But this I just wore last Wednesday, and I can't get enough of this lipstick. It's just such a pretty medium toned brown. It's like basically what Taurus is, like the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Taurus, but it's like a liquid version, and I'm obsessed with it. This is the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Saddle. I love it, and I will be talking about it in my favorites video. But definitely going to be wearing a crap ton more of my Lime Crime Velveteens this month. I just basically wear my Lime Crime Velveteens, my ColourPop Ultra Mattes, and my Kat Von D liquid lipsticks in the fall time. Those are basically what I live in, and my Makeup Monsters liquid lipsticks. So, like I said, I only have like 20 different fall lip shades, and I basically have worn most of all of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I would have worn Saint, but I didn't want something red. I just wanted everything to be neutral and brown tone today, so I just wanted to go with more of like a warmer, well, not really warm, just more of like a neutral eye and just dark brown lip because I love like dark liner and neutral and brown lips. So hopefully this week, I think tomorrow I'm pretty much not doing anything unless my friend wants to come over and do a photo shoot with me because he said he wanted to do one. I'm not sure when my mom is actually working, but I would be down to do that because it doesn't cost any money. So, because I might not be able to see my friends that I usually see to like hang out and get coffee and sushi with Ren, during the week because Monday I'm probably not doing anything. I'm just going to be trying to look for a job. Sunday and Monday I really can't spend any money. And then Tuesday I was hoping to watch the election with my boyfriend because I'm going to be here most of the day again. So this is probably like the last day I'm going to be wearing something cute until about Wednesday. And I'm probably going to go over his house or he's going to come over here to watch the election around like 5 or 6 o'clock or something. And I have to go vote then. And then I'm probably going to be bringing food to my mom and my brother because they both work the election. For like all day. It's like a really long day. And then maybe on Wednesday, me, my mom, and my brother, and possibly my boyfriend might all go see Doctor Strange together because since I didn't see Doctor Strange yesterday because we weren't able to, our friends just couldn't make up our minds where we wanted to sit. And my boyfriend didn't want to sit so close to the screen. I think I said this yesterday that we decided not to see the movie yesterday. But we did go to the mall in Witch's Brew. So, and I got really inspired to wear this sweater because I saw one of Charisma Star's older makeup tutorials and she was wearing like one of her Indian type themed, it's not necessarily Indian, but like kind of like Indian inspired print. So I just really wanted to wear it. I love this sweater to death. It's probably my favorite thing I've gotten from Forever 21. It's like, I love it. I just wear it all the time in the fall and winter. So, and then Thursday, probably most likely either Thursday or Friday. If I don't do any, I might hang out with Ren on Thursday if I don't see him on Wednesday. I'm not really sure. But if I don't see Ren, maybe I'll see him on Friday, something like that. I don't know. Because Thursday, I might possibly see Doctor Strange again with my friends Phil and Becca because me and Becca are finally talking again. And they both saw it already because they saw the movie in the city. And then Becca's seeing it tomorrow with a date. And then we might see it again on Friday. So she's going to be seeing it like 3 times, and I'll probably only see it. I might see it with my family on Wednesday. I'm not exactly sure. I'm hoping my boyfriend will come with us. And yeah, other than that, that's basically what my plans are going to be for next week. We're not really sure what we're doing. I'm not really sure like in advance of what I'm doing usually, but yeah, I gotta go to my boyfriend's house now. I'm like, Hess house. It's like 4 o'clock, and I told him I would be coming over around now. So yeah, bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I actually didn't expect to be out the entire day today, but I was actually out from like uh about 2 till like 9:30. I wasn't technically really out because I came back here for a little while with my friends. But I texted him last night and I asked him if he was going to be free today because I kind of wanted to do me and my friend like taking pictures and stuff with like a professional camera, and we like coming to my house to take pictures, and I really wanted to try and start like some type of fashion blog because, as you guys know, fashion is pretty much my other passion. If it wasn't for fashion, I basically would not have a passion for makeup. I know passion for fashion, but still, like, it really is true to me. I have such a passion for style and clothing. I love it. So, I wanted to wear this BB top today. I love it. I love the print. It's just so cute. I love it, and it has like the cutout sleeves, and what I love about this one is that it has like a collar. I think that's so cute. I love this BB shirt. I've had it for a couple of years, at least 3 or 4 years, and I love it. It's when I was working at BB, and it has like this really cute. I just love everything about this shirt. It has like a button down, and then it has like a little tie, and then I paired it with some BB jeans. So yeah, pretty much everything needs to be black in my collection, just with a little bit of a hint of color. I love this. I love this shirt. So we took pictures with me in this shirt. So I picked him up from the mall because he doesn't like driving around my neighborhood too much, and plus we wanted to drive together for a little bit, and then we ended up doing something else. So he came back here, and I picked him up, and I came back here. We took pictures, and then I had to feed my dogs, and then we wanted to go back to the mall because we wanted to go to Urban Outfitters and stuff, and we were gonna go to Starbucks there. But then Ren was like, I want to go see a movie. And I was like, well, I'm not going to be able to go with you because I don't have money for it. He's like, it's okay. I'll pay for you. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Like, obviously, I've been dying to see Doctor Strange. So he bought tickets for us to go to the 3D IMAX movie. And he bought tickets for me. I was like, Ren, like, you don't have to do that. He's like, well, I would have just went by myself. He's like, I want you to see it with me, but it's okay. Because the regular showing wasn't till 10:30. So anyway, so we ended up going to see the movie. So before we went there, we were hungry. I was originally going to eat here, and all I really had today was waffles and soup. But we were gonna go to Starbucks in the mall, and then I was just gonna go home after that. But since we were gonna go see the movie, I was like, I need to eat something before the movie, and we're not just gonna have popcorn because popcorn's like $6. So I was like, why don't we just go to Panera and eat something there? So we ended up going to Panera instead of Starbucks, and then we went around the mall a little bit. And then we ended up going to Starbucks in Deer Park for him to get some tea, and then we went to see the movie. So it was a great movie. Go see it. It was awesome. Sorry, my mom is just like yelling about something. But yeah, so I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2, and then concealed with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Fair Neutral, and then I set everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Powder Found. Sorry, I'm like tripping on my words. I'm hungry and my mom is like yelling about something. I don't want her to like come down the hallway and hear me talking to myself. But anyway, um, Then I set everything with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same Giorgio Armani powder. Tomorrow I should be chilling out and not doing absolutely anything. I was going to go to the gym today if my friend wasn't available, but then he called me this morning to ask him to go to Witch's Brew with one of his friends because I haven't met her yet. Because usually when I hang out with my friend, it's just me and him because he doesn't like hanging out with other people as much as me. Not to sound rude, but you know, we just have such a blast together. I have like lipstick on my hands. So yeah. So, sorry, I was like seeing if she was gonna take the dogs out, and she is. So he called me at like 11:30 this morning after I texted him, or like 12, and he was like, Caitlin, do you want to come to Witch's Brew with us? I was like, there's no way. And I was like, what time? And he's like, in like a half hour, and I was like, yeah, there's like no way I'm gonna make it. And of course I did like darker makeup for me to like fit perfectly in there because it's like Witch's Brew Halloween themed. And I'm obsessed with this lip combo, and I can't wait to tell you what it is because I've been wearing this lipstick underneath other lipsticks, and I'm just obsessed with it. So, yeah. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Ammo palette, and I just used the shade Grifter, and then it ended up all being Makeup Geek shadows for the rest of the look. It's really nothing too involved. It's just like a glittery purple with like a little bit of purple in the crease because the other colors kind of like, you know, don't really affect the look too much. They're not really that colorful. I did go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette first and use that matte white shade, and then I went in with Grifter. Then I darkened up the crease more with Masquerade by Makeup Geek, which is one of the foiled shadows, and then I went in with Caitlin Rose by Makeup Geek as well on the outer corners. Also a foiled shadow, and then I went in with Black Light on the lid, which is the duochrome. I love this shade. It's so pretty. And then I went in with the same matte white shade from the Kat Von D palette on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and Trooper, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I went in with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Piggy Bank, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Daydreamer, and then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I'm sorry. I'm really hungry, so I want to get something to get like some chips before it gets too late. Then I went in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, again with the Shadow Play color, and then baked it with the lightest shade. Then I went in with the Becca Mineral Blush in the shade Nightingale. This has been on since about 2:30, 3 o'clock. I didn't reapply it. It like stains your cheek. That's how good it is. It just look a little weird here, but whatever. I think because I was like leaning on Ren for a little bit, but I don't care. I'm going to take it off anyway. And then for the highlighter, I've just been loving this glow kit. I used the Anastasia glow kit again in Moonchild, and I used the shades Blue Ice and Pink Heart. So pretty. I just wanted everything to be like purpley themed today. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer and Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Lumiere. And then I filled them in with 2 Lime Crime Velveteens today. First, I went in with the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Raven. And then since I wanted to make it a little bit more of like a pinky purple, I mean, it still like looks like a dark purple, but it's not like crazy dark. I went in with Lime Crime's Beat It on top of it. So both Lime Crime's Velveteens in Raven and Beat It. I haven't worn Raven by itself yet. I was almost inclined to wear it by itself today, but I was like, you know what? I need a little bit of magenta, so I went over it with Beat It, and I thought it looked so good. But it's like drying on my lips like completely now but it didn't move. Like, it looked great all day, but it does kind of suck the life out of my lips just a little bit after like a few hours, plus I was wearing 2 of them. It wasn't as bad now as it was before, but this is like how some liquid lipsticks feel if it's only like one layer of like one lipstick. Like Lime Crime Velveteens are like so comfortable to me. So I did reapply it right before this because I wanted to make it a little bit more purpley again, because when I was reapplying the lipstick like once like out, I wasn't going to apply both of them. I just applied one. So I would just put Beat It over the top. And yeah, that is it. I'm ready to relax now, and tomorrow I'm probably just going to go to the gym and possibly go to Lush and get my free face mask. And yeah, that's about it. Bye.